Hello friends of the Northern Entertainment and welcome to another episode of my FlixBus, no, not FlixBus, of my Fernbus or Coach Simulator Let's Play. We are today going to drive the Route 227, which is a real-life route, Frankfurt Main to Stuttgart. Yeah, it goes, as you can see, Frankfurt Central rain station to Darmstadt bus station to Karlsruhe bus station, Stuttgart bus station. And while we are going on this route, we will be departing today. And today is the 27th. Okay. And the departure time I can't unlock because I have to be level 3 for that. So we just work with 3 in the morning. So that part is not super realistic, unfortunately. And I can't get the Lions Coach C either. We have to do with the Lions Coach because I'm not a level 3 yet. I am a level 2 and barely that. But yeah, we gonna drive here now. Realistic. Yes, let's start the game. So while I get the bus ready, let me talk about the release of this game. Let me talk about the problems that many had with the release with this game. Let me talk about unrealistic expectations, the hype train, and a couple more things. So here we are at our FlixBus, our MAN Lines Coach, and yeah, let's get it ready, I say. Yeah, it's running, and the reason that I have it running already is because I want to get the bus to a nice 22 degrees. Since you guys seen it's not really warm this morning, I'm not gonna bother about the reading lamps until we arrive at our first destination. As I told you guys in the beginning, we are going to be going to or from Frankfurt to Stuttgart at 3:02. Now it's 2:45. At 3:02 we are supposed to start. So we're gonna make our way here slowly over, but first I'm gonna check the lights on the bus. The lights on the bus go round and round. Hey, that works. Those work too. Brake lights, they are working. Reverse works. Maybe signal lights would be nice to see. How about the front? And yes, I know they wouldn't work, or it would be they can't fail, but well, we tried to play this as realistic as it is possible within the means given. So with that, we put her in gear and off we go. And yeah, let me talk a little bit about unrealistic expectations. Pretty sure we have to go out here. And I'm most certain that this is the case. Now there is of course one thing that's really annoying, and that is the fact at the moment that there is no camera support. and or camera support, what am I saying? No, track IR support. But that is just one thing you have to deal with for the moment. They are working on it, and I have to say I had the chance to talk to the developer at Gamescom, and I asked him a couple of hard questions because, well, oh look, from Darmstadt. It was interesting what he had to say. I asked him what the goal is, where it all goes from here. We had a talk about, the future of this game, the release, what will be in the release, what has to be patched afterwards. And he was very forthcoming, with the fact that they might have been a little bit optimistic with their release date, but they didn't want to delay it any further. So what they decided to do is, and of course now they're getting crucified for it, for many, is they released a game that some say should be early access, but really, realistically, should it be? I don't know. I think not. Yes, there were problems with the initial release, but I have to be honest, I never had those problems, so I don't know. I can't say anything about it because well, I did not have these problems, and so it would be unfair for me to say something about it at all. What I can say though is that the game is it's on the right track, I think. It is, well, for one thing, it is endorsed by MAN and it is endorsed by FlixBus, and they are talking now about that there will be later on more buses. For example, the Neoplan was one thing that they talked about. They are in like FlixBus itself is really excited about this, because they got, this game was supposed to simulate the workings of this particular company in terms of how they do their business, and in that I have to say it succeeds. It is definitely a simulator. It is like, what makes a simulator? Well, a simulator makes you can click the buttons have actually functions, and they work as you would expect in a real bus. Now, is there still problems? I would be lying if I say no, there's no problems. Of course there's problems. Passengers still warp into the bus, but they know about that, and they talked about that before release. It will be fixed eventually. That is not that easy with passengers getting into the bus, especially the way they want it. Now, some said, okay, the man is quiet this morning. Some said that it looks very unrealistic how the baggage warps into the bus. Well, if you look at the development budget that they had initially, because let's face it, bus simulators are not a huge market. You guys have to keep that in mind. Simulators are just recently getting a little bit more attention from everybody. How that is, I really don't know. It used to be that a select few would pay attention to simulators, and that the broad masses would not even care, but that seems to shift a little bit, and it's a paradigm shift on this particular genre of games, which the industry has to react to, and they will react eventually by higher budgets and whatnot. But as of right now, this is again a game that was made on a modest budget. Let's look back, for example, to games like Euro Trucks, or the beginnings of SES, the first truck simulators. Well, if you remember them, yes, they were amazing for their time, and we didn't have anything else, so of course they were the best in the genre. Now this bus simulator has to go up against already competition, and I think it can hold itself against the competition. There are still things that have to be fixed, there are still things that have to be patched in, and that is perfectly fine in my book. Yes, I am talking about this though. We are arriving here on our very first now we're gonna arrive here on our very first stop, which is Frankfurt Central Rail Station. So actually no, I'm gonna leave the bus running, I think. I don't know. That is something that I really don't know how they do it in real life. I'm doing my best here to be the nice bus driver, but we'll see how that all works. And now comes really the part where you have to say they got it right. They got it right 1,000 times, and that is how it all works with the buses. And eventually, we also talked about that when I was talking to the guys there from TML. There will be more flexi buses. You don't want to get in my bus, will you? No. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I forgot. This one, and then we need the outside one, which is this one. Gut, as they would say. So now we're getting outside on our bus and we start checking in people, and this is really done the way it's depicted here with phone. We are a little bit early, but that is okay, we can fix that. Okay, who we have here? We have here Nathaniel Swart. And hello Nathaniel, welcome to the bus. Emil. Thank you, that is your bus, correct? Frankfurt to Stuttgart. Mr. David Höhn. Thank you, sir. Welcome on the bus. Jerry Eichler. Oh, welcome. Ronja Dörr. Just with us to Darmstadt. There she is. Welcome to the bus. Mr. Ian Ader. Ian is here. Thank you. Welcome to the bus. And this lady wants to go to Darmstadt. Let's check her in. And there's another thing that will come is that you will actually have the little printer that the Flex buses have. They have a little printer inside. Hello, Ashley. Welcome on the bus. I kind of feel like a flight attendant almost. Flight attendant and pilot in one. Ina Heine. Oh, welcome on the bus. Passenger Elias Smith. Welcome. And Anna Häuser. See, at this point it is really easier to just click on the to-do. Henrik, welcome on the bus. Tanya, welcome. And last one should be Alexander Voss. No, Wilms. And it is. And with him on board, nobody else should be left behind. Very good. We can close the baggage compartments. And we are going on our trip. Okay. I don't have everything on hot buttons yet, so Wi-Fi on, cafe service or coffee service on. What am I doing? The toilet, lights.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei
And here we go.
FlixBus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hello and welcome to FlixBus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey.
Alright, and here we
The
go.
wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore,
That
please
is
keep your
fairly
seatbelt
new.
fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages.
Ah, there
There's
we
a
go.
restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly.
Oh, good.
If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling
With FlixBus. Well, as you can see, we are within
FlixBus.
a minute of our departure time, so this actually worked out really, really nicely so far. And as I said, I will drive real world routes. I am going to show you guys, if you want that next time, the process. I'm literally going to the FlixBus webpage and I am taking notes from there where the buses go. Unfortunately, I wanted to do a run to Munich from Frankfurt, but unfortunately, at my current level, I'm not permitted to do so. Now, I might be a little bit timid with my driving here in the beginning. That might start as I'm getting more used to it again, but, well, I haven't driven this bus in 10 days because I was in Germany, so we don't want to speed, we want to keep, if possible, with the rules of the road. But I hope you enjoy the ride on this bus. Bus. Oh look, German police. That was quite interesting. I've seen police from Bavaria that was on I guess they were on a flight too, because they were in Frankfurt, and it was just funny because my dad, of course, he couldn't help himself and he had to make fun of them, how police from Bavaria can get into Hessen without a visa, which they thought was pretty funny too, but yeah, it's just one of those things, I guess. And as you probably noticed, I have the invisible walls set to invisible indeed, because I don't like all those big yellow X's around. Of course, that means also that if I make a mistake and I don't pay attention where I'm going, well, there will be a problem, so. And let me know below in the comments if you want to see the full drive or if you just want to see, like, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes on the Autobahn and stuff like that. And I would also like to know your opinion of the bus. But keep in mind, if you voice your opinion, voice it in a manner that is respectful. And it doesn't mean censor what you think about the game, but that means censor the use of your words in terms of swearing, because that will not be tolerated.